All right, guys, here are some of the videos and the channels I watch all the time as a guy over 50. Whether you agree or not, I'm just throwing it out there. That's what YouTube and information's about. There's a whole bunch of it. Grab what you can. If it works for you, try it out. Keep the stuff that works, get rid of the stuff that doesn't. Life After 50, like and subscribe, and get out and walk. All right, guys, this video is about Dr. Rhonda Patrick. She's awesome. I've been watching her videos for a couple of years now, and I've learned a lot. This episode, she happens to be on Joe Rogan, and the reason I'm picking this episode is because they're talking about hot baths, and I can't afford a sauna, but I can sure dip into a hot Epsom salt bath with coconut oil and de-stress like a mofo. So let's see what they say.
Glad you brought up hot baths, because that's something that I wanted to cover before we got off track. When we're talking about sauna, when people that don't have access to a sauna, how much benefit can they get out of a hot bath?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, because there was, a couple of things. One, there was a study that showed hot baths can have an antidepressant effect. And these people were put in 104 degrees Fahrenheit bath where they were up to their shoulders for like 20 to 30 minutes. And the sham control was like a green light. So people thought they were getting a treatment, they were getting some kind of green light therapy or whatever, so it was a placebo control, because placebo effect is definitely real, particularly with depression.
Awesome. I'm going to stop right there and talk about the antidepressant effect. That's awesome. I call it de-stressing. It's similar to me. And also they said about 30 to 40 minutes. I think she said I do an hour. I come out of that thing, it's been about an hour later. I sit on my couch with slight fan on, and just, you could feel your heart and your body working hard to cool you back down. And I think that's part of the effect. It's like a workout. And by the way, I do a quick cool shower for 2 or 3 minutes right afterwards, get everything off you, and I cool down just a bit that way. Let's check out one more video and see how that goes. I'm sure it's going to be great.
I love saunas, and apparently you guys must also like saunas. Today my talk is going to focus much on some of the health benefits that saunas have on the brain and also on overall longevity.
Okay, we're on another sauna one. Let's find one more, because she talks about all other kinds of things like micronutrients and things like that. Let's see if we can find that. All right, guys, I found one on micronutrients. She does everything, so it's not just about saunas. So let's see what she has to say on this video.
Dr. Rhonda Patrick here. Many of you may have seen my first video on the micronutrient smoothie. When it comes to things like salads and indeed smoothies, diversity can be a good thing. That's why I'm here to bring you another version of my smoothie recipe. Varying the sources from which you get your micronutrients, plant hormetic compounds, and prebiotics allow you to provide balance and make sure that you're getting just a little bit of everything instead of way too much of one thing or another. There are a few staples that I return to, such as kale. But enough of this chitter chatter, it's smoothie time.
Tell, she's a scientist. She'll get into all the micronutrients and all that stuff. So you can go down that route also. But either way, she's awesome. Let's do one final thing. Let's look at her website and see what her, the About Rhonda Patrick page. All right, here she is. She's a doctor, obviously. But she's super into longevity, slowing down the aging process, getting the most nutrients from your food, those kind of things. Exercise, what I've been learning about now, as you should be too if you're watching this video. All right, guys, and finally, I found a bio on her. You can see her credentials and anything, but like I say, just watch the videos. You'll get something out of it. Is a biochemist, science communicator, postdoctorate, works with the children at the Oakland hospital. Her studies in the link between vitamin D and serotonin production, research and other stuff like that. Lots of education. So like I say, check it out for yourself. She's awesome. Like I say, I've learned quite a bit from her, but I'm taking from her, I'm taking from him, I'm taking from them, and I'm putting it into what I got to do. You take from me and you take from them, and you make your life better, longer, healthier. All right?